really believes that she's a person that's in pain. Now, this is a 40-year-old woman who manipulated her way from the bottom to the top by marrying somebody who was the producer on the show who gave her her start in life, then divorcing him and finding a prince that is too thick to see what everybody else in the entire world can see.
January 2026. Meghan Markle announces a new move, teaming up with Soho House for her as ever brand launch. On Instagram, she talks about full circle moments, saying Soho House once felt like her safe space before royal life. It all sounds warm and sentimental, but there's another side she isn't addressing. Conservative voice Candace Owens has reportedly gone all out. Online chatter claims Candace obtained something serious, alleged Soho House membership records. Papers that supposedly reveal Meghan's true involvement with the private club before Harry. Sources say these files include a list: 89 men, influential members, rich, powerful, well-connected, and Meghan's name appears repeatedly, not as a casual member but labeled by insiders as a VIP companion, someone arranged for elite access, not normal networking. Suddenly, those full circle posts look very different once you understand what that circle may have included. Reports say Candace discussed this on a recent broadcast and Meghan's team reacted fast, not with statements but silence. No denials, no lawsuits, no public response, just quiet as the claims spread. So stay locked in, because if these records are real, Meghan's public image collapses. The polished Duchess becomes someone who worked elite circles in ways never explained, and Candace Owens may be holding proof. If this shocks you, comment your thoughts and subscribe to FameX for the full breakdown.
He has an opportunity to save her. That is the truth. And it's worked, right? So she's done this convincing performance for Harry. I don't know how I ended here. I just love you. And I'm just like your mom. And the one chance that you had to save your mom again, when he recounts that.
Let's talk about Candace Owens and her history with Meghan, because none of this came out of nowhere. Candace has openly criticized Meghan for years. She's described her as calculated, fake, and someone who uses people to climb. Back in 2019, after the Africa documentary, Candace even called Meghan a witch on social media. Then in January 2025, when Meghan and Harry appeared at the LA wildfire area, Candace told Newsweek she agreed with public opinion, calling them performative ambulance chasers. Her words, not softened, not polite. Candace has also accused Meghan of emotionally influencing Harry by convincing him she mirrored Princess Diana. She claimed Meghan used Harry's trauma over losing his mother to gain control. These are extreme accusations, not casual insults. If you remember these moments, drop a comment and follow FameX for more deep diving.
Meghan is a trained actress. What she does is that she studies people. She's not a good actress, but she is a trained one, right? She's been doing it her entire life. And there is no doubt that she studied Princess Diana. She studied her mannerisms towards Harry when he was a boy and the way that she grabs her face. And this is the psychopathic elements of what she does, putting a pregnancy text next to Princess Diana's hair, saying that she put her hands on the grave to have a conversation with her, bursting into tears.
So when reports emerged in September 2025 that Candace revealed Meghan's hidden Soho House history on air, it followed her usual pattern. Candace doesn't bluff. She digs, researches, and when she believes she has evidence, she speaks loudly. Now insiders claim she went further, allegedly securing real documents. Soho House membership files that outline Meghan's true role within the club. If those records exist, and if they show what being claimed, Meghan faces a serious crisis. To understand why, you need to understand Soho House itself. This isn't an ordinary hangout. It's a private, invite-only network built for wealthy creatives, executives, and power players. Getting in is notoriously difficult. Even celebrities like Kim Kardashian and Kobe Bryant were reportedly turned away. Founder Nick Jonas has said they avoid members who attract press or paparazzi. So the question stands. How did Meghan, a cable TV actress earning around $50,000 per episode on Suits, enter this elite world? Share your take below and subscribe to FameX to keep following the trail.
Actually, after Meghan Markle left Deal or No Deal, it turns out that she took a role on 90210, and the role was her performing oral sex on a man in a car.
Here's where things become more complicated. Meghan's longtime close friend is Marcus Anderson, and Marcus isn't just another Soho House insider. He's the global membership director. That means he decides who gets in and who doesn't. He controls access to one of the most exclusive networks on Earth. Marcus met Meghan in Toronto during her Suits years, and they became extremely close. Over time, he appeared with her constantly in photos. He attended her royal wedding, her New York baby shower, and even went to Disneyland recently with Meghan and Harry for Lilibet's birthday. His job includes organizing guest lists for top-tier events, Oscar parties, and private celebrity gatherings. He connects wealthy members with people they want to meet. That's literally his role. If this matters to you, hit like and join FameX.
So the next time that we really spot Marcus on the radar is he's sitting next to Meghan at the opening ceremony of the Invictus Games. And it's amazing when you look at that footage back, because you realise just how far Prince Harry has dropped.
So when Meghan suddenly moved within Soho House circles far above her career level as a TV actress, it wasn't random. It happened through Marcus. He opened doors. He made introductions. He placed her in rooms her resume alone wouldn't justify. And this is where the story turns explosive. Sources say the files Candace allegedly obtained list 89 men, prominent Soho House members, business leaders, entertainment executives, financial power brokers. And according to circulating claims, Meghan's name is linked to these men, not as a fellow member but as a VIP companion, meaning she was arranged to attend dinners, parties, and private events with them. Elite networking with unspoken expectations tied to access. If this surprises you, comment wow and subscribe to FameX for updates.
As you can imagine. And Meghan really can't seem to understand that, with the likes of Spotify, Netflix and the rest now dumping her. Where do you go from here? What do you become after this? You get the picture. Now, this is the reason why many people understand the marriage, shall we say, has hit one of those rocky patches.
Now I need to be careful with wording because of platform rules. I'm not accusing anyone of crimes. What I'm explaining is how elite clubs have historically worked. In places like Soho House, attractive and socially skilled people are often introduced to wealthy members for mutual benefit. Members receive charm and companionship at events. The companions gain access, opportunity, and powerful connections they wouldn't get otherwise. This system isn't new. It's been part of elite culture for decades. The real question is whether Meghan participated in this structure and whether documents exist to prove it. If you understand this dynamic, let us know below and follow FameX.
The failure to fully investigate and prosecute Epstein's network means that powerful individuals who may have abused children and been blackmailed remain in positions of authority. There's still too much, in my opinion, there's still too much trust in government institutions.
89 is a very exact number. That's not vague. That's not speculation. When a specific figure appears, it suggests someone reviewed actual records, someone counted entries, someone tracked how many influential members Meghan was linked to during her Soho House years. And if Candace has reviewed those files, that could explain Meghan's silence, because denying it publicly could force Candace to release the documents. Silence may be the safer option. Drop your thoughts and subscribe to FameX to stay ahead.
I just don't understand people that think leaning into this victim mentality is something that people want to hear, especially nowadays. It's just old. It's just aged. Nobody wants to hear how oppressed you are as a princess. It just doesn't make any sense.
Let's connect the dots around Marcus Anderson because his position is central. As global membership director, Marcus doesn't just approve members. He manages the full experience. He builds relationships. He arranges introductions. He ensures high-paying members feel their investment is worth it. That's the system he oversees. If you're seeing the bigger picture, hit like and join FameX.
Marcus Anderson. Marcus Anderson is very unique in the Meghan Markle Disposable Friends series because Marcus is indispensable. Without Marcus Anderson, I hope to prove to you in this video that Meghan Markle wouldn't have the level of global fame.
Royal author Katie Nichol confirmed that when Prince Harry wanted to meet Meghan, he went through Marcus. Marcus arranged a private Soho House meeting with a small group present. A relaxed, controlled setting designed for connection. Think about that. A prince wanted an introduction and he relied on Soho House's facilitator to make it happen. That's Marcus's role. Elite connector. Matchmaker for powerful people. So when Meghan was in Toronto during her Suits era and suddenly surrounded by wealthy men far above her social rank, what exactly was the arrangement? Share your opinion and subscribe to FameX.
And more importantly, how her curated public image should be. Harry really apparently just wants time alone, doesn't want to be filmed, doesn't want to be put on social media.
People familiar with elite networking understand what's being implied here. Attractive, intelligent women are often placed into high-level social spaces to enhance the experience. They make events lively. They provide companionship to influential men seeking engaging company. If the alleged files show Meghan was part of this structure through Marcus's facilitation, that's not friendship. That's a professional exchange where everyone gains something. What makes the timing even stranger is this. In November 2025, just months after Candace allegedly revealed Meghan's Soho House past, Meghan announced a major Soho House partnership for her as ever pop-up in West Hollywood. She called it a full circle moment. Let that sink in. React below and follow FameX.
My 4-year-old, when we play imaginary play, she gets all the jams out the cupboard and lays them all on the table, and I get the fake money and pretend to buy them. Meghan is doing imaginary play, but she's doing it with Markle.
Think carefully. If files exist showing she acted as a VIP companion and she knows Candace has seen them, why highlight Soho House publicly? There are two options. Either the files don't exist or she's trying to control the story. By framing the relationship as nostalgic friendship, she gets ahead of potential exposure. That's classic PR. Release the positive version first. Then, if criticism comes, claim it's already been addressed. Royal commentator Kinsey Schofield said sources told her Meghan chose Soho House specifically because it's a closed environment where she can manage perception and sales numbers. Smart strategy or panic move? Comment below and subscribe to FameX.
I knew that you wanted to go back to LA and that Canada was always going to be a pit stop. From the very beginning, this woman orchestrated leaving the royal family because all she's ever wanted in her life was to be an A-lister in Hollywood. She did not have the talent to become an A-lister in Hollywood. She was relegated to a D-list actress spot on a show called Suits that nobody in America had seen, but apparently, which Prince Harry lets us know.
That behavior signals concern. It looks like someone trying to reshape a narrative before deeper details emerge. Now here's what sources claim is inside those files. Again, this isn't verified fact, just what's being discussed around Candace's alleged findings. Records supposedly show Meghan was never a full Soho House member. She was always listed as a guest, always accompanying official members, never paying her own membership fees. Which makes sense since Soho House membership is costly and exclusive. Yet the records allegedly show constant access, multiple locations, Toronto, London, New York. How does a non-member get that level of access? Through arrangements with the global membership director, who also happens to be her closest friend. If this raises questions, join FameX now.
Inspired, as it says, inspired by Soho House. Am I wrong? I thought Soho House was like not doing well or potentially going under and struggling. Maybe that was just the London branch, but it didn't sound like things were going well. Maybe not across the board. I don't know. But last I heard, things weren't going well for Soho House.
The files reportedly list which members she accompanied. Wealthy businessmen, media executives, financial elites, events attended, dinners, private gatherings, always as a companion, never as the primary member. And the most alarming detail sources mention is the language used, notes describing her as valuable to the member experience. Wording that suggests she was placed to enhance social environments for high-value members. That's not casual phrasing, that's professional terminology. Share your reaction and subscribe to FameX.
You can tell your lies on Netflix, you can tell your lies on Oprah, you can tell your lies to the public, you can feed stories to the press. But will you do it under oath, right? Meghan and Harry are going to be grilled
under oath. That is incredibly interesting. This is one of the rare times where they actually really do want their privacy, and the court is saying no. So maybe what they'll do now.
If Candace has reviewed files containing that kind of wording connected to 89 different names, it's devastating. It shows the relationship was transactional, not the friendly narrative Meghan promoted. What convinces me something serious is happening is the response. Meghan's team has remained completely silent. No denial, no legal threat, no press statement, nothing. That silence speaks volumes. If you think silence says everything, comment below and follow FameX.
If she's, as you say, a victim of a miscarriage of justice, then there would be no obvious reason why she would not want to cooperate with the authorities. I mean, particularly the chance to address Congress, for example, where the whole world would watch. And if she is as innocent as you say, then isn't that the perfect opportunity? Why wouldn't she? I mean, if she doesn't do that.
This is the same person who sued Mail on Sunday over a private letter. She uses the courts when she believes she can win. She challenges claims she says are false. But with these Soho House allegations, there's no response. Why? Because denying it risks forcing Candace to release evidence. Staying quiet buys time. Look at the pattern. When accusations are false, she fights hard. When they're true or hard to disprove, she lets PR handle it quietly. That silence is loud. It suggests there's information she can't control. If you see the pattern, subscribe to FameX now.
And so the matchmaker for the two idiots is now in the press, and I thought the matchmaker for the call girl, allegedly, wasn't it her pimp, Marcus Anderson? That's interesting, because this says, have the two idiots moved on from their matchmaker, Harry's childhood pal, Violet von Westenholt.
Let's be clear about the consequences if these files ever go public. Meghan's brand collapses overnight. The image of authenticity and empowerment disappears. Streaming deals vanish. The as-ever brand loses credibility. Corporate partners walk away. No company wants to be tied to someone whose rise came through elite networking arrangements. But beyond business, it's the hypocrisy that destroys her reputation. She branded herself as a feminist success story. If documents prove she was arranged as a VIP companion for 89 wealthy men, that narrative falls apart. Critics feel validated. The inspirational story becomes rewritten history. If this matters to you, comment and follow FameX.
You know, I like to think that Meghan would like that. Meghan likes to be number one. Meghan does not simply degrade Prince Harry. She degrades his entire family, his entire legacy. And this is a different kind of embarrassment. She has mocked his heritage, his traditions, his grandmother, the former Queen of England, and it seems like she did so happily.
And then there's Harry. What does this do to him? He met Meghan through the same Soho House system these files describe. Marcus arranged their meeting just like he allegedly arranged her connections with other powerful men. That means Harry becomes another name on a list. Not a fairy tale prince, but part of a facilitated introduction. A networking setup that happened to lead to marriage. So why is Candace pushing this so hard? Part of it is personal belief. Candace has said for years she thinks Meghan manipulated her way into royalty. She's been consistent. Drop your thoughts and subscribe to FameX.
If he can't see the writing on the wall that she is trying to embody his mother, even when he told the story about how she said she was going to commit suicide while she was pregnant and that she was having suicidal thoughts. And you can see in everything that she does, she tries to put this pressure on him of like, well, look what happened to your mom. Like that could happen to me unless we do exactly.
But there's also professional incentive. Candace built her career exposing people she sees as hypocrites. Meghan fits that mold perfectly. Famous. Divisive, polarizing, revealing a hidden past brings massive attention, and if Candace truly has documentation, this becomes career-defining journalism, the kind that cements credibility. So what happens next? If these Soho House files really exist, when do they fully drop? Timing is everything. Maybe during a major launch, maybe after another interview, or maybe enough has already been revealed for people to connect the dots. Sometimes you don't need to release everything. You just need enough truth to make denial impossible. One thing is certain. Meghan is in a dangerous position. If those files are real, her image is one leak away from collapse. In the digital age, secrets don't stay buried. Records surface. People talk. Screenshots spread. And if Candace Owens is motivated, information finds daylight. Meghan can post nostalgic captions and stay silent, but silence won't protect her forever. Either Candace is holding the biggest bombshell in modern royal history, or she made claims she can't support. Time will decide, but Meghan's silence suggests fear. The woman who wanted a princess story may instead be remembered for elite networking arrangements, and Candace Owens may be the one who finally proves it. If you want the truth as it unfolds, comment your opinion, hit like, and subscribe to FameX right now.